Hello, my Blaine Lake Art Club peeps. I'm here today to give you a supply list for our art club, just more for the paints. Sketching will obviously be a sketchbook and some pencils and erasers. You can also have smudger pencils if you have any of those, that would be great. For the painting though, I have different types of paint I wanted to show you. First, I'm just going to bend over and grab them here. We have craft paints. These ones are about $1. These kind of just the simple Craft Smart craft paints when you go to Michael's. They got a little bit more expensive ones. I think these are $6, and they're the color shift ones. So they do the two different colors. Those are the craft paints. I have quite a few different colors of craft paints, and those are more for the pour paintings. Kind of use the cheaper paints in case you don't like what you've done and you want to scrape it off, and then it's not too expensive for you. So for my other painting, more for the details, those kind of paintings, I like to use a little bit of better quality paint. So I use golden paints. These are my golden paints. They're pretty pricey though, so I would start off more with the Craft Smart paints. And yeah, but these are the colors in these are very vibrant. I love using golden, and they're thicker, so they go a long way. You mix them with water a little bit, and they go quite a long way as well. You get those at Michael's as well. Other paints I do have that I'll probably try them out to paint on glass or rocks or anything like that, and then you bake them and they stay on and they're weatherproofed outside. So that's these guys, and I got quite a few colors. I got 3 different trays of these, so I'm hoping to use some of those as well. I believe I ordered I got these from Michael's as well, so they were just under like kind of all surface paints that you can get. As well for the pour painting, because the bases are usually black or white is what I usually put for my base coat. I bought big ones of the black and the white. They have these at Michael's, and you can get, there's usually that 50% off coupon or 45% off, and you can use it on one of these, and it actually works out to be a really good price for these guys. So that's just the paints I have. I have some brushes I wanted to show you. So I have just regular artist brushes, all different sizes really. I even have like a house painting brush, some makeup brushes, as well as I like to use the silicone brushes. I feel like they spread a little bit better. If you're looking more for the, I guess, I don't know what to call it, the brushy look, then that's more of the hair brushes like that. So, and those will give you more of a brushy look, whereas these will give you more, like silicones will give you more of a smoother look as well. So I got a whole bunch of brushes. I even bought some, I'll show you here, some foam brushes. I brought a pack of these. I thought I'll give those a try. Hey, those look kind of neato. Try those out painting. We'll see how those work. Those are actually really good price. I want to say like $6 for all of these. I'm not sure, but it was a really good price on these as well. As well, canvases. I got all my canvases from Michael's. I got a 7-pack of these square ones. All their packs are $16.99. They're always that price, and depending on the size is how many you get. So I got 7 for $16.99. That's a pretty good price. I got a whole bunch of different sizes as well. I like this size. It's kind of like an average size. Oh, wrong way, sorry. An average size. This is a good size. It's a good size to use, I think, to do a painting. Most of my paintings are actually this size. So those packs as well you can get at Michael's. What else do I have on here? Medium. So for the pour paintings, you use a medium to mix with the craft paint to pour, so that it makes it flow better. You can make your own medium, which is way cheaper, and that's what I do. So I use Floetrol, which is what house painters use. They put it in to make their paint go further, and it won't dull the color. So I use Floetrol, and I mix it with Glue-All. You can't use school glue because it's washable. So anything washable, you don't want to use that, or it won't stay on your painting. So I use Glue-All, and that's kind of what makes it shiny, and Floetrol, and I mix those two together with a little bit of distilled water. You have to have distilled water. to make a medium mix. And I have a whole bunch of these little containers. They're like the ketchup mustard containers from Dollarama, really cheap, and I use them for my mixes. So this is my medium, and I will show you guys when we're actually doing the paintings the ratio to mixing for your medium. So you would mix this with your craft paint for the pouring as well. What else do we have? Yeah, so that's pretty much for your medium. You're gonna need cups for the pour paintings. I use different sizes. I have the red Solo cup for the big, like when I'm doing the bottom pour, so the black or the white. I usually use a bigger cup because you take more paint. And then I have some little Dixie cups that I use for the colored paint. So when I'm pouring, you know, you don't use a whole bunch of paint for the color. It's more the background that uses the paint. So I use those for that. And as well, I have popsicle sticks to stir. You want to stir your medium in really, really good. So I use strong popsicle sticks in order to stir that in. As well, if you're going to try some of the pulls, like the string pulls that I was doing, you're going to want to get yourself some yarn. Your mom probably has some at home. Or string, even like coarser, if you had some kind of coarser yarn. I wouldn't go any lighter or fluffier. If you get lighter with yarn, it doesn't pull as well. And it kind of, yeah, it doesn't leave a very nice mark. So I use just regular yarn. And obviously you want to put something down. So garbage bags are what I use for my plastic to catch my paint. And I actually just use a old cookie sheet to put my painting on to kind of lift it off, so that, because you have a lot of drippy, right? So I just use, yeah, I just use one of those guys. I think I got that from Dollarama. I also have a little strainer I got from Dollarama. I use it because the Floetrol tends to have chunks in it, and if you let your medium sit for a while, it can get chunks in it as well. So I use a little strainer to strain it through to get rid of the chunks. If you're wanting to do the silicone, the pour paintings that have the circles, the cells in it that I showed you. Now you can create cells with just metallic paint. So I got some metallic paint here. I don't like this stuff very much. This is more of a matte metallic. I like the shiny metallic. It's what gives you the cells. Like in this one, I didn't use any silicone whatsoever in this painting, but because of the metallic paints, it did that anyway. And I also have a medium iridescent, which is not very pricey at all. I think it was like $6. You add a little bit of this to any color and it gives it a shine. So that's that. And if you guys, if I'm going too fast and you have any questions or anything like that, please ask me, email me, and I will let you know right away what you need. Because I'm going a little fast, and again, this is new for me, so I'm learning. Yeah, so other than that, for supplies, just bottles with lids so that you can mix stuff. If you want, you can Google pour paintings on YouTube or just any Google, I guess, and it'll tell you supplies you need as well. But feel free, please, to email me and ask me the things that you'll need. So I think places you can get them: Michael's, again, best value, I think. Dollarama, you can also get off of or Amazon as well. One thing I wanted to tell you, the Craft Smart white paint cracks. So I would not get the Craft Smart white paint. I would stick to, I like the Artist Loft. Yeah, so, or something else, but not the Dollarama and the Craft Smart paints. The white ones, crap. I don't know why, they just do. Yeah, so other than that, I think that's pretty much all the supplies you'll need. Of course, there's such things, if you don't have canvases, there's canvas paper. You can try them on cardboard. I've seen people do pours on rocks, glasses. I did one on a wine glass. I gave it to my mom, so I don't have it to show you. But I've seen people do them on pretty much any kind of object. So you don't necessarily have to have canvases as well. So anyway, thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, email me. It was in the first video, so you should have it. And I hope to see you for my first painting lesson, which will be in the next video. Thanks so much.